Are we live? Well, everyone, welcome back, and we'll be talking about news today, which is coming from the RBI, and this is first time in a while. It's been like more than a month that we have spoken about the regulations, what is going on in India. And this is a fresh news coming out from the RBI saying that they are setting up a team to study the blockchain, cryptocurrencies, and all those stuff. And we'll see how it goes from there. And we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about the North Korea news. So North Korea is going to be holding a blockchain conference very soon. This is something that we'll be talking about. And apart from that, we will be looking at Iran. They have announced that they are going to be issuing their national cryptocurrency. I think this would be the second nation to do something like this. So this is what we're going to be talking about today. It's been a while that I did a live, and yes, but I hope you join me. I'm just going to be sharing these links in the Telegram groups so that people know about it. I know that most of the time the Telegram YouTube does not send out the notifications. So let me just do this. Let me just share this link in the Telegram group, and I hope you're already a part of it. King Ko, you're already missing me. Yeah, I know it's been a while that we did this live, and it's been like 2 days. I think I didn't do it on Sunday. I didn't do it on yesterday because there was a festive season. So, but yeah, let's hang out today, guys, and let's see what is going on in India. And I hope you join me. So definitely share your thoughts. Did you hear about this news of Economic Times that talks about RBI setting up a blockchain and crypto team? And what's your thought on that? So it says, as a regulator, the RBI also has to explore new emerging areas to check what can be adopted and what cannot be adopted, which is a good way. I mean, you can't just adopt everything, right? You have to draw some line somewhere. And this is something that has been said by the Economic Secretary of Economic Affairs also, that they will be looking at what can be done, what cannot be done, and also a central bank has to be on top to create regulations. And the reason this is important is because these cryptocurrency regulations is not just for of course for the traders and for the exchanges and all that. The most important thing that most of the people actually missing out on, that these regulations will not just help the cryptocurrency exchanges operate and all the investors and traders trade cryptocurrencies, buy, invest as usual. But one of the biggest thing that regulations will do, it will open up opportunity for all the new startups. All the new startups which are coming up now. I mean, there are so many startups which can't just come up now because there is no certain regulations, right? And all these startups, all these ideas are actually moving out of India, moving out of the country to some other countries. Why? Because there is no regulations, there is no guidelines. So that is also one of the reasons why these kind of regulations are really important. But let me hear from you. What do you think? Is that, would you agree with what I'm saying? And we have Dinakar here. What's up? Guys, 11 people watching, hit the like, please let me know, and that will say that you really are enjoying this live. And I like I said, it's not just about me, it's also about you. Definitely share your thoughts, share your opinion. And let's begin. Andy Raman, what's up? What's going on? King Ko, hey Shiv, missing you, brother. Classic Dane, long time, where have you been? I was in Hyderabad. We met in Hyderabad. Hey Dinakar. Hezekiah Christian, long time, buddy. Token Pay, how is Token Pay doing? Send notifications to Twitter, Telegram. I've sent it to Telegram. I just don't send it to Twitter because I feel like it's gonna be hey Gaurav, what's up? Already done before watching your live video. Hey Girish. Great guys, thank you so much everyone for joining. It's been amazing. to see you all alive after so many days. Maybe after, it was only 2 days that we didn't do live, and it looks like that it's been a week's time. But I hope everyone had an amazing festive day yesterday, and we are back to track. We are again talking about cryptocurrency. So we have 13 people watching us right now. Sangam Shai, what's up, brother? Followers will join by okay, thank you. Gaurav, how are you, man? Good Dinakar, how are you? All right, awesome, guys. So let's discuss a couple of news which are really important from the global perspective and also from the Indian perspective. The first one is let's talk about this news. Now let's not forget that 20th of September is the date for the RBI. Am I right? There is a hearing, right? Let me see if I can find any details about that, right? So 20th of September is the hearing in the Supreme Court about whether the RBI will continue with the ban or they will lift it up from some of the exchanges. So that's an important day, which is about just next month, just about 23 days from now. And ahead of that, we hear this news in Economic Times that RBI is setting up a unit. Now, there have been so this is something that I tweeted this morning, and this is the reply that I got from CryptoCrunch, which is one of the very popular news site here in India, which covers every news from blockchain to cryptocurrencies here in India. CryptoCrunch, and then said that this is not the first time that they are doing it. In fact, I actually tagged RBI also here. So over here, let's have a look. Okay, over here. So finally, RBI has set up a team to spend some time in learning about cryptocurrency, blockchain, and AI, and now they're getting ready for the 20th of September. To which CoinCrunch replied that RBI has already been studying blockchain since 2016, but you know, it was blockchain. It looks like it was blockchain, and it wasn't cryptocurrency. I don't know how do they manage to differentiate blockchain with cryptocurrency. According to me, that's like most difficult thing to do. I can't even think of blockchain without a cryptocurrency. So if you want a pure blockchain, if you want a public blockchain, you need to have a crypto tokens. You need to have a crypto asset. Well, come on, let's all understand this is where everything started. The blockchain started with Bitcoin, right? Let's not forget that. That's the basic, come on. Okay, so right, so coming back to the so 20th of September is the important day which everyone is looking forward to for two reasons. That it is quite possible that the Indian exchanges might be allowed to open up the exchange, with the support from the banking system, so that people in India, investors and traders in India, can start depositing and withdrawing and can start trading as normal as people used to do earlier before 4th of April, right? And right now it's peer-to-peer, but I think peer-to-peer is good. It's not bad at all. But if you have the RBI regulations, if you have the RBI support to the cryptocurrency exchanges, I think the standard trading platform is obviously much better than the peer-to-peer network, I think. And the second, one of the biggest reason is, like I said, that a lot of startups, a lot of the ideas which are actually coming up in India, they have to move out of India just because there is no regulations, there is no guidelines. The reason why there are so many ICOs, there are so many startups happening in North Korea, and this is again something that we're going to talk about on this news, that North Korea is again planning to host a international cryptocurrency conference, right? So, and the reason why ICOs and so many stuffs are possible in all the other countries and it's not possible in India, because India does not have regulations in place. And if you don't have a regulations in place, all these ideas start up, since there is no clarity, they move out to Singapore, they move out to Malta, they move out to all the other countries. So literally there is a brain drain going on. So this, if at all they come up with the regulations this September, then I think the crypto market in India might just boom up, because India is really huge in number. It's just next to China, and so that's the biggest news. And I don't know if it has happened in the past, but I think if that happens, you might see some impact on the international coin market, like global coin market as well. By the way, the prices are pretty good today. 6,766, not bad at all. Almost everything is gaining right now. 1%, 1%, 2%, 5%. This is 10%. Binance coin is 10%, guys. So let's have a look at some of the winners and losers. So we have 179% up. Started coin. Is this a pump and dump? Probably yes. We have Bitcoin God. My God. Okay. So this is what you have. Not much of a difference, but again, it's good to see some of the green here. Ethereum is still struggling, like I said, and I've said this multiple times. The only only thing that doesn't make me happy is Ethereum price. Ethereum has become the victim of the ICO, which I covered this morning, that how ICOs, the startups which are not able to probably sustain through this bear market. And trust me guys, it's very difficult. If somebody is out there who is just passively investing into cryptocurrencies, then it's fine, right? Because your main source of income is probably something else, you know, depending on crypto market. But if there's a startup, if there are people, if there are employees who are getting paid from the ICO every month, and the ICO has to sell off their crypto into fiat to pay their salaries, pay the dues, pay the bills, then it becomes very difficult to sustain in the bear market, because your prices, your fund has already been crashed by 70 to 80%. So definitely not a good time for all the ICOs, and this would be one of the biggest reason why most of the ICOs might just fail, and some of the tokens which are listed might not succeed, you know. So bear market for the long run, it's not good. I understand that this is also important so that we can filter the market a little bit, and the good projects can survive, but it's difficult, guys. Okay, it's extremely difficult. So that is what happened with Ethereum. $279. It's struggling. It seems like all of these ICOs are busy selling their Ethereum. There are 15 people watching, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today on this, it's a Monday, start of the week. Yeah, it's a Monday. Great. Hi Raj, how are you? Yes, fine, Gaurav, amazing. Blockchain can be public and private, exactly. Same as crypto can be centralized, exactly. Hey Deepak, how are you? How have you been? Which will survive? Open blockchain, crypto pro Pradzi, what's up, brother? I agree with you, Shiv. Thank you so much. ETH can be millions to billions of coin. Nano looks promising, almost 10x. With 2x. What? Seriously? What's Nano? Nano, are you talking about Nano? Okay. Let's have a look at the price of Nano. Okay. All right. Definitely. So like I said, this is the best market for anything that you have been looking out for a long term. Something that you strongly believe in. Okay. Something that you don't have any doubt on. Something that you think that this is going to be a hero in the next 5 years or the next 10 years. This is the right time to just get started in that. So okay, so that was the news from India. RBI really setting up this team to track blockchain, AI and crypto, and hopefully they have some plan prepared for 20th of September. They maybe have some positive news. Now let's talk about the Iran. So Iran is Iran, whatever, reveals that national cryptocurrency features as US sanctions stings. And this is something that so important to understand, especially if you are involved into cryptocurrency space, that all these countries have a fight going on between their individual currency, right? So it's Chinese yuan or yen, is it, versus US dollar, or it's Iranian currency against US dollar. So all these countries have their own fiat currency, so-called fiat currency, and it's not a good thing. And so every countries try to be independent, player, and so that's what Iran did. They have started their own national cryptocurrencies as a way to get over the US dollars, right? And so it says that according to Informatics Service Corporations, a central bank affiliated body, Iran's future cryptocurrency is backed by Real and is developed on the Linux Foundation led source Hyperledger Fabric technology. Hyperledger is good. It is mainly for the private sectors. Hyperledger is for the private sectors, right? So this is a private blockchain. In contrast to decentralized cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, that are issued in compliance with a mathematical formula. Iran's digital rial is released based on the decision of their central bank. So that means it's 100% centralized currency. So I don't know whether if it's a cryptocurrency, if you want to call it a cryptocurrency, but this is definitely not a public cryptocurrency. This is not like Bitcoin. This is not like Ethereum. The only difference, and for those of you, I'm not sure, I mean, the cryptocurrency is such a space that every day, every week, every month, you have new people getting into it, right? Learning about cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin and blockchain space. So for anyone who just needs a clarity on what's the difference between the Bitcoin and Ethereum and cryptocurrencies and national cryptocurrencies, so here it is, right? A public currency like Bitcoin or Ethereum have a public ledger. So that means anyone can look into the ledger, they can verify the transaction, they can mine. All the transactions are public, so you can literally see all the records publicly, right? And it's not controlled by any central government or any authority, nobody. But when it comes to national cryptocurrencies, of course, as you know, there is a central authority who is deciding on how much to print, how to print, and in what color to print. And in case of cryptocurrency, it's going to be a digital number, how much digital numbers, how many tokens they want to release. So that's the main difference of a national cryptocurrency and a public cryptocurrency. Let's have a look at some of the questions here, and then we'll come back to the North Korea's seminar. 6.8K is major. Ether has no cap to remember. Exactly. Ether can be millions and billions coin. Nano looks promising. Nano is the same coins with name Rai blocks. Exactly. Yes, I think so. I joined late. What do you mean by title? Well, Rahul, what do I mean by title is that this news from Economic Times, again, they haven't given the perfect source as to what is the source of this news. They have just said that someone in the team, someone from the official have said, they haven't mentioned actually who have said, but the RBI is setting up a team to track blockchain, AI, and cryptocurrencies. So basically, they want to study these three spaces. And there have been various comments that unless regulators are a part of the ecosystem, they understand and have a clear indication of what is accepted and what is not, it can neither protect the industry, it regulates, nor the consumers who use it. So yes, definitely they need to know what exactly this technology is all about. What are your thoughts on Elastos? I think Elastos is a good project. I haven't explored them in deep, but I think I have read about them. I think it's a good project, Tanaka. Thanks for good latest info, bro. My pleasure, buddy. Volkswagen collaborating with IOTA. Yeah, this has been the news for quite some time. Muhammad Hassan, hi Shiv, I'm Jordan. Please advise Tron price by the end of 2018. Man, I have been predicting the Tron price. 2017 is not going to be the extremely bull run that we have seen in. Sorry, 2018 is not going to have the same bull run as 2017. So I'm not extremely bullish on the price, to be very honest. But 2019 may be the biggest year. So I don't know. Let's have a look at the Tron. So looking at the price now, 23 cents. So even if it goes to like, maybe even 50 cents or maybe even 1 cent, that will be good price for the Tron holders. But I don't see that happening unless and until Tron really comes up with some applications. They do some partnerships, and there are a few people who really start building something on Tron and start using that. Lahul says, thumbs up guys. Tron. Gaura's emoticon on Tron. Yeah, I know that people have different opinion on Tron, so I would refrain from having like single opinion, because I think every coin nowadays have community. So I'm just hoping for the best. That Tron also comes up with some use cases. Hi Niladri, if you want to learn about blockchain, you can go through. We will get this IBM. Yeah, IBM actually have a free training course, I guess, Tron virtual machine will be live on August 30. Yeah, exactly. The last one, guys, the North Korea is going to be holding an international crypto conference, and this is important news because North Korea has been one of those countries which has been very aggressive adopting this technology, and that's one of the reason you're gonna see is Icon recorded 23% gain. Maybe this is the reason. I'm not really sure if this is the reason why Icon really grew up, but I'm sure you would know that Icon is a product of South Korea, not North Korea. Is that right? Am I mixing it up, guys? Let me know if I'm mixing it up. Is Icon from South Korea or the North Korea? But anyway, let's talk about this conference. So North Korea appears to want to show off its capabilities regarding blockchain technologies, and they are holding up I think it's a national conference or what. The first ever international conference will be held over 2 days starting October 1st, the report said, according to the South Korean news agency. Now, one of the good thing about these conferences are that these conferences are really important. Why are they important? So that it spreads the word, the community can be stronger, people from various part of the world can go and attend, meet each other, share ideas, and the things can, you know, keep growing up, because development is everything, and these conferences really help, can really speed up the process of adoption and cryptocurrency development. So I think these conferences, I'm a big fan of these crypto conferences. You tell me any blockchain conferences, if possible, I would love to attend 100%. I just love them. I just enjoy them, meeting people. So I think it's one of the best conference going to be organized by the North Korean or South Korea. The first ever Korean International Blockchain Conference will be held over 2 days starting from October. Yeah, so that's the news. That's all I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me. I just tweeted something about RBI, and it seems like it has been getting a lot of attention, which is good. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had an amazing day. Icon from South Korea, exactly. North Korea is in major economic crisis. Well, is that why, Andy, is that why they want to hold a blockchain and cryptocurrency conference, and they want to see how it can help them? Because most of the countries, that's what they do. Look at the Venezuela, look at the Zimbabwe. This is what they do when their own fiat ecosystem fails, economic fails. That's when they start looking at this adoption. They start looking at this cryptocurrency in blockchain space and how it can help them. Crypto Qanun, guys, we have Crypto Qanun in the house. If I'm right, or sometimes you have, let me just go to the channel and see if, yes, we have Crypto Qanun. How are you? Amazing to have you. Thank you so much for joining me. Guys, we have Crypto Qanun in the house. We know that, Shiv. It was nice meeting you in Hyderabad. It was great meeting you too. Thank you so much for dropping in. Great. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, I was just waiting for your tweet. Guys, definitely go ahead, check that out. I think everyone already knows that, so I'm not going to say. But thank you so much for joining. Andy Raman, I subscribe to your channel. Thank you so much. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining, and I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're clear, and let's be connected. Let's share some more let's share some more update as and when it comes out. And I think the India looks pretty positive, otherwise we will not see this news around. And of course, the very important day is 20th of September. Let us see really what happens, but I am extremely bullish. I'm extremely positive because India has shown a lot of positivity over year when it comes to cryptocurrency and blockchain. So I am extremely positive. So thank you so much everyone for joining. Thank you so much, and I will see you all tomorrow. All right. Alright guys, see you and take care. Thank you so much.